it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got his man on the outside.
Let's give the defense there some credit on third down. They took all the options away, throwing downfield, forced him to check it down to his back in the perimeter, and then they rushed to the ball carrier, showing you the speed, nowhere to go, forcing him out of bounds.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. On the option. Pulls it on the option. The transfer has it his first carry. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Say it. Smith's got it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Using his legs, it's Jackson.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
To throw, it's Sayin. Finds the tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, it's Jackson. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeye!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Ward. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the 1st quarter. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first.
I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes it past the marker. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. He's up to 55 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Play fake, say it. Taken in by Smith on the right side.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and then all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Jackson. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Might as well stick with him. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And he coughs it up inside the 20.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on 2nd down from the 13. Catch in the middle, it's Thacker. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Last completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going for it all. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. Shoots it to the left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
He's got the tight end. Runs through a man. He might have space. And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive. And maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
cut your losses.
You're right, absolutely. Slide. Don't take the extra punishment. You just give up on the play.
Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Keeps it himself. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's Sayin to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Open on the right side. That's Smith. Oh, what a move to get open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found 0 answers in how to get back in this football game.
And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Sayin on the play action. Throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Hey, man, offense, defense, special teams, they are showing it all early in this football game. We're still in the 1st half. We got a 5-touchdown lead. Everything going right except for us, guys, because now we're going to have to figure something to talk about because this one isn't over, but it's close to almost at the half.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he'll bring it back. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, Holly. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
On the direct snap, it's Jackson. He will not get there as the defense stops him again.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Push forward on the sneak. Surges his way in for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Nelson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, what I can see here on the Ball State sidelines, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's going for it all. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite. Great return there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Saying. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The run inside. It's Jackson. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Missouri State Bears. And it's Texas A&M trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Let's now take a look at top 25 action. Now back over to your game in Columbus. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
I caught up with Ohio State's head coach coming out of the locker room. They want to continue to involve their star wide receiver. He is the best in the country in that Heisman conversation, and they want to take advantage of him. He has got so much talent, able to stretch the field, but right now is when he's got to start showing that for his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 40. down. Makes it past the marker. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. There he goes down the right side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeye! Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with the sack.
Here's a heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? And it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now. The defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on Ohio State's sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the side.
Turning it on. Smashes him with the stiff arm. That's the 30. The 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Thompson. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Pocket breaking down. He's got enough for the 1st down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing, say it. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Sayet. A little release to the back. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Got his man in the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dig and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
It's complete on the right side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. These receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thompson. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Oh, they're after him. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Makes the grab. On the move at the 30. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it cost the defense a first down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Say it. Caught in the backfield, it's West. There he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Buckeye. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
And they tacked on the extra point. Bringing it back. Nice job. Kickoff team, everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Goes to the option. Bounced off his feet.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
Hey, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play, because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. The run inside. It's Thompson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
A huge gain. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Speeding down the left side. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, we talked a little bit about this defense and just how special they are, and we've seen them dominate this game. They've held the opponent to 0 points, now have the insult to injury with the pick 6. They have dudes. They have better athletes than you do on that side of the football. It's been showing itself all game long.
He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Thompson.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up.
Here's a little room there. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Nice run. Great job by the running back, making a cut, getting north-south, getting some positive yards. Now setting up a 4th and short decision for you. What do you got on deck? What are you going to call?
Just needs a crack to get a return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Throwing St. Clair. Makes the grab on the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now staring at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Right on the money. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Ohio State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick 6 right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. The old coaching cliche, go win no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. If you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of